sometimes there are preconceived notions of how you should be or how you should bilang. But women can do as much as men and rise above anything that comes her way. May it be in a small community, on a bigger stage, or wherever. It's just really making an impact, however you can. For me, that's really what a leading woman is.
Charisse Tinio, welcome to Leading Women.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Angel.
The pleasure is ours, Charisse. Several months into quarantine, how are you holding up?
I must say it was pretty tough, diba? Especially in the beginning, with events canceled and postponed for our mother company, which is Nice Print Photo. It was really tough. It was very challenging. But then, a few months into it, you just really have to rise up. And so we pivoted and we created some other things, some other businesses to keep afloat. And it's been pretty good since then.
Mm-hmm. That's glad to hear that you found ways to add to the business that you already have. You mentioned Nice Print Photo. You are the woman behind all these beautiful wedding pictures and wedding videos. How did you start Nice Print Photo, Charisse?
Way back in the year 2000, our first business was Konica Photo Express. I'm sure the millennials, Angel, won't be able to relate anymore. Pero yan yung mga film na i-develop before, if you would remember. So
yes,
that was our business. We were a franchisee for maybe 5 years. And then around 2004, we saw the shift, of course, from analog to digital. And so there was no other way but to adapt to the change. And I got so inspired with my own wedding. I fell in love with everything about weddings. So I told my husband, with service, it's never going to go away. Even with the advancement in technology, I think people would still want to hire professionals to cover their events. Even with the cell phones and all these tech gadgets, you would still need someone to take those photos for you.
Very forward thinking, Charisse, in terms of the shift and seeing the pulse of the market and what the people need, what the people want, and for a foreseeable future.
I've always said in the past and up to now that, you just really have to keep your eyes open so that you would see what the market really needs. And when you see it, go grab it. So that's always been my mantra.
2020, Charisse, has been so challenging for the Filipinos. In January, Taal volcano erupted, and then shortly after that, in March, COVID-19. The past few months, a series of typhoons. How do you feel about all these challenges that the country is facing? And in terms of your business, where you need memories to be captured, pero hindi magawa because of all these restrictions and the challenges, as I've mentioned, that we're facing.
During these times, madali talaga mawala ng loob, to feel hopeless, to feel lost. And you just really have to go back to your faith. And I guess the most important thing, me and my husband, the passion was really coming from the fact that we didn't want to let go of any person in our company. For us, it's really about the people. Hundreds of employees depending on us. And so, nagpursige kami to find new ways. We were shaken, but at the end of the day, nakatayo tayo, and that's what's most important.
What did you tell them? How did you encourage them na gaya ng sabi mo kanina, hindi mawala ng loob?
Yes. I had a general meeting with them, and I was crying, and I was just telling them that we will get through this together. Events were just postponing one after the other. And, to be honest, I didn't know what if I could promise them, so much from that day. But then I really held on to that promise na hindi ko sila iwan and that we would be together and get through this together. And yes, weddings and events are slowly coming back. You would be surprised, our studio, we do 8 shoots a day and composing of infant shoots and maternity shoots.
Walang makakapigil sa importanteng araw ng buhay ng tao.
Tama. May it be a simple event or a very intimate event in your home, it doesn't matter. Memories are memories, moments are moments, and we will be there to capture it for you.
Next, Charisse tells us how her passions have manifested into many more businesses during the quarantine. Coming up on Leading Women. Entrepreneur Charisse Tinio found multiple opportunities during the pandemic and saw to it that her full potential was realized despite the obstacles.
Aside from nice print photo, during this time, may naisip ka pang ibang mga businesses?
During the quarantine, Angel, so I was doodling and, writing things in my ever-reliable notebook. And I was able to write down 19 new business ideas.
Wow.
And half of them is already on the way. The first one was Speedster Solutions. It's an all-around disinfectant. So it's a specially formulated solution that will actually kill the virus because it has quats or quaternary ammonium compound. It's WHO listed to kill the COVID-19 virus. But then it is safe enough and gentle enough for the interiors of your car. From then on, since we saw that there's a need in the market, so we came up with another solution that's specifically for your luxury bags and your luxury shoes, and it won't damage the leather of your luxury bags, but COVID-19 is going to stay away. The latest one that we came out with, the solutions, Angel, is Gadget Cleaner. It's a gadget disinfectant. It comes with a pouch and a wipe. So you spray it on the wipe, and then the wipe is what you use to disinfect your gadgets.
We're talking about the virus, we're talking about being protected. The food business, you also ventured into this. Ensaymada and herbs. Please tell us about these.
When I do business, it has to be something that I'm passionate about. If I'm not working or not playing with my kids, you'll always see me in the kitchen. So I have this great recipe for ensaymada. I was able to perfect it with my first cousin. So it's actually her who's baking it every day. That's one. And then the herbs is called Mrs. Herbs. That one was really something out of necessity and a need because I cook all the time, Angel. And it was so hard to go to the grocery, diba? Kakatakot, etc., especially during March and April. So since then, I resolved to buy potted herbs from the farmers. And then I saw the need for them to get their products across to a bigger market. So I told them, sige kuya, I promise I will be your instrument to be able to sell more for you. But I just really wanted to help these farmers who couldn't sell so much because in quarantine it was so hard. And so it's just beautiful that you'd get to help these workers and get to help also the sources, which is syempre yung mga nagtatanim ng herbs. The recent one that we started, Angel, is called Prepped. So that's your cooking kit.
Oh, I saw that on your page.
Yes.
Did I see?
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
just posted.
I posted that. So yes, it's I partnered with people from CCA. We're gonna prepare everything, pre-cut, pre-measured, and placed in small pockets. And it's going to be delivered to you in a box, ready to be cooked in 20 minutes or below. These are, great meals that you can cook on your own, even if hindi ka pa marunong magluto. The last one is, it's called the Wallery PH. It's a spin-off from Nice Print Photo, of course. Since we're capturing your moments, we found an easy solution for you to print and frame your photos and mount them in your homes in just 3 easy steps. Upload your photo, choose the frame and the border, and we deliver it to your home in 3 days.
It's not just one nice print photo. You have food, you have disinfectants, you have decorating your home. What would you advise those who would like to start their own business, but they don't know where to begin?
It always starts with the idea, with a brilliant idea. I mean, it's something na hindi makukuha sa'yo. And then it's really up to you. If you're going to work on that idea and say to yourself, I can do it today. And with the right idea, with the right passion, it can actually go a long way.
How do you manage your time? Charisse, you have 3 beautiful children, you have your home, your husband, your businesses. Of course, you have to have time for yourself. How do you do it?
How nga ba? I wake up each day, Angel, believe it or not. I am so excited. Like, what the day has for me, what the day has for my kids. Walang madaming gagawin sa taong marunong mag-manage ng time. You manage your time correctly and set your priorities right. Kasi for me, nothing is more important than my husband and my kids. I mean, everything will have to wait when it comes to my family. Yes, you can be a hands-on mom, and yes, you can be a working mom. And it's possible that you can be good at both. You don't have to sacrifice one or the other. You can be good in both aspects.
Thank you very much, Charisse, for sharing your passion, your drive, and the love you have for helping others, as well as making sure that your family is safe, healthy, and protected. Maraming salamat, Charisse. And
Thank you.
Will wait for more businesses from you.
For sure. Madami pa. Madami pa maiisip.
So take care, Charisse, and maraming salamat ulit for your time here on Leading Women. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.